Hey, Faith Rich community, this is Vernon. I hope you all are doing well. Sitting here, and we've put out some information about the recent CMAS Colorado Measures of Academic Success that came out just recently. That data that has come out is going to tell you some things. It's going to tell you that there are some areas where across the state, across districts, there has been some level of growth, student growth, right? And we don't want to minimize student growth, but at the same time, we don't want to make student growth the only part of the story that gets told. And a lot of times, that's what's been going on lately. Is we've been lulled into this sense of everything's okay because we hear students are growing, right? And you have to grow, but the thing is, you have to grow and you have to gain. And what we are concerned about is that too many students are still not gaining the grade level proficiencies that they should. Too many students across our state, too many students in numbers of districts are not gaining the grade level proficiency year over year proficiencies that they need in math and in reading. These things, when they linger from year to year, when they are things that a student in third grade continues to stay off grade level, these things do matter and they do impact a student's ability to graduate ready for college and ready for future success. So it does matter. And while a lot of folks will have us say, well, it's not just about testing, and we agree with that 100%. It's not just about the test, but the test does matter. We need to be able to know how well our students are doing. For the long time, historically, they would not test or they would not show the data. And what we found out, especially in black and brown communities, is where kids were getting socially promoted. And to some degree, that's still happening today. Kids are being socially promoted. And what does that mean? That means they're being pushed forward, and folks are aware that they're not ready for what's forward. And so then what happens is you're in third grade, you're not ready. Fourth grade, you're not ready. Fifth grade, you're not ready. Sixth grade, you're not ready. Then you get to ninth grade, getting ready to go into high school, and you should be at a ninth grade level, but we find out there are kids who are at third, fourth, and fifth grade level when they're supposed to be going into ninth grade. And that's only because the system has not been checked, the system has not been held accountable, the system has not been made able to meet the kids at their point of need. Now, we believe that you can create a system where you are serving all kids well, where you can serve all children well. And we see that in some of the data. We see specifically in Denver, for example, that you see 74% of white students are proficient in, grade level proficient in reading. And you see 68% of them are proficient in math. So we see that there is the possibility of being able to do it. What we don't see is the possibility of it being done with all students, right? We see achievement gaps that are nearly 50% in those categories between black, brown, and white peers. And that is an injustice. And so we want to continue to elevate the voices of students and families. We want to elevate the voices of educators who are looking at this data and saying, look, we can do better and we must do better. And we can't think that we're going to get better in the same design structure. We can't think that we're going to get better now if we keep doing what we've always done and keep believing in the things that we've always believed in. So the reality is, justice demands that when you look at this data, that we are moved to take action. We are moved to say, how can we lean in to design and deliver structure and systems that better serve all students? How can we, as an ecosystem, lean in and design and deliver supports that students need? How can we ensure that there are equitable supports? And how can we ensure that there are expanded opportunities? And how can we ensure these excellent outcomes that all students deserve? It's by all of us putting our hands in, right? It's about all of us, all hands on deck, all resources available, all leadership courageous, challenging what is, because we don't want to continue these cycles. So you'll see the data that's coming out. You'll hear more from us. But I wanted to share that, and I wanted to tell you all that we believe that justice demands more, and that's what we're going to be fighting for. Thank you for fighting with us.